Hi, how you doing? So today I just thought I'd do a quick video just to show you how I do sort of my everyday look and what makeup I use to do that. Here we go. So first up, I use a hydrating primer. There are a couple of types of primer you can get. I use a hydrating one because I have been getting some patches of dry skin recently, and it's possibly my age. By using the hydrating primer, that helps those, as well as giving me a lovely smooth face for my makeup. So I just rub that all over my face. It's actually quite refreshing as well, as the base, and basically it helps even out pores, etc., so that when you put your makeup on it's really kind of sits well. So that's the first step. I have a little bit of baggage around my eyes this morning, as you can probably see, so I am going to just use a little bit of concealer to try and brighten those eyes up. Didn't sleep well last night, so just a few dots of concealer there, and I just use a little sponge to blend that in. You can get these sponges anywhere, on bargains even, I think. I just blend that in and take a bit up over my eye as well, just to brighten up that area and try and cover the bags up. Yeah, I woke up in the night, you know, like when your brain just clicks into gear and you can't get back to sleep. It was one of those nights, so just covering that up. Okay, foundation next. The one that I use is it's got skincare in it as well, so it's foundation and serum. So you have to give it a shake to get it mixed up before you pop it on, and it comes with a little applicator, so I just press on the top and you can see things like that. So just drop a few drops onto my kabuki brush and dot those all around my face like that, and then give that a good blend in, covering all that redness. It's one of my skin concerns, and this does a fantastic job of covering that up for me, just like that. You just blend it all the way around your face. Doesn't take long, dead easy to do. Make sure you get up into that hairline as well. You don't want a line up there. So there we go, and blend it down as well. There we go. Perfect. So that's the foundation. I'm just going to put the lid back on because I can see me knocking that flying. The next thing I use is a setting powder, and I do use it straight after my foundation rather than at the end. I just like the feel of this straight after the foundation. So it's got water crystals in to activate the setting. So I just dab that on, and it actually feels like it's going on wet. Daft as that sounds, it's not. It's just the crystals that are activating in the powder to seal the makeup on. It's gorgeous. So there we go, just got to do up here. And a lovely base there. So moving on, let's get some colour. I'm going to start with the blush first. So I've got quite a rosy pink blush. It's lovely, and that just goes up here. Blend that in a little bit like that, just to give those cheeks a bit of colour. Doesn't come right down onto the apples of your cheeks, just want to kind of go up the cheekbones like that. Dead easy. The next thing is I put a little bit of bronzer on, just to give me some colour. So I've got a sculpting brush, that's it, can't remember its name. And I just start with the bronzer around here and bring it down underneath my cheekbone, just up. It's kind of like in a 3, so you kind of start up here and you go down and round and under the jawline like that. Do that 3, a little bit too much there. Just blend it in, fine. Down, round, and under the jawline there. Perfect. Oh, already starting to look a little bit more like me. And then the next thing I do is highlight. Highlighting, I think, is amazing. I've got an angled fan brush to do this, and literally take that up over the top of the blusher. I don't know if you'll be able to see the shine necessarily. There you go, you can see it that side, can't you? It's the lighting. And then I also just put a little bit under my brows there too, just to accentuate the brows. I'm coming up to the brows in a moment. There we go. So yeah, with the brows I just use like a mascara one, clean mascara one. You can get these from anywhere, Amazon, just to brush in some shape like that. And then I use a little bit, not a lot, because I like my brows to look natural. I don't like them to look drawn on, so I use our little brow shadow, and I just use a little bit just to fill in. So just enhancing what I've got rather than kind of drawing them on. Just try to enhance a little bit. The shade that I'm using is actually called Blonde, because my eyebrows are quite fair anyway. So eyes, I like quick and easy eyes. I don't like necessarily faffing around too much. So I've got an eyeshadow palette here, and I'm just using this shimmery one here, and I just take that down there and up over that upper lid. Don't need to put any more than that on. You'll see why in a moment with the next thing that's coming. So there we go. So this is one of my favourite eyeshadows. I never used a liquid eyeshadow before, and then I got this. I was like, oh my word, it is amazing, and it's dead easy. So you literally just slap it on. Don't matter about being precise at this point. I'll do one eye at a time. And then fluffy crease brush. This is my best friend. That literally just blends it in perfectly, like that. Dead easy, gorgeous colour, perfect for everyday wear. Let's get the other one matching. Again, slap it on any old how, because your fluffy crease brush is going to do the work for you. And blend that in. Wonderful. Okay, so I then do my palette back out to do my upper lid. I used to use a pencil to do the upper lid, but I found it quite harsh, and then I picked up this tip on the internet. Now I'm going to just have to look at my mirror because I need to go quite close in. Hopefully you can still see that. I've literally just dabbed a bit of black eyeshadow onto the end of this brush, which is, as you can see, it's quite a thin brush there, and just sort of stamp almost it over the top of my eyelashes there. Again, a little bit too far. Always handy to have some like cotton buds or something like that, so you would very quickly correct anything. Then I flip the brush around, and there's a softer side to just blend that in a little bit, and it gives me a much softer look than a pencil does, and I think that looks better for me. So that's those done. And not much left to do now, so getting out big guns. Again, I'll have to look in the mirror here. So I've got my lash primer, which is the white one. It's got a curved brush. You don't have to use a lash primer at all. I just like it because, as I mentioned earlier, same as my brows, my lashes are quite fair, so I can't see them, just can't see them. So this lets me be able to see them. Hang on, I can't smile or anything while I'm doing this, I'm afraid. There we go. Just gives your lashes a little bit more of a vavoom. Gives the mascara something to hold on to cling on to. And yeah, like I say, it makes me be able to find mine, which is always a bonus. There we go. This is probably the bit where you need a cotton bud, just in case you miss. And obviously you don't want to start again when you've got this far through, do you? Absolutely not. So 4D mascara, if you've not got one of these, you need one. It's as simple as that. It's amazing. You just give it a wiggle and then blink on it. Brush down a little bit as well. Oh, look at that, amazing, amazing lashes. And that's just one coat. Obviously you can build that up, especially, you know, if you're on a night out or whatever. There we go. Gently coat those bottom ones as well. Look at that. You can see the difference, can't you? The eye that I've done and the eye that I haven't. Amazing. With a wiggle. Push down. I knew I'd do that. It's alright, I'll get a cotton bud and sort that out after. Just those bottom ones there. A little bit, gently coating those. There we go. So, just one thing missing now, isn't that? And that's the lippy. So, what shall I use? I'm going to go for one of my favourite lip butters. These are gorgeous. Really, really soft. You can reapply through the day and then nourishing your lips as well. So, just pop that on. Like that. Job done. Quick and easy. One last thing, promise, that's it. Setting spray. Dead easy. And I'm done. I am ready for the day. See you later.